So if you didn't already assemble it, what you gotta do is you gotta put this washer assembly onto there before you put this John on. Put that thing on there. The other thing they wanted you to do was to take an Allen wrench, put it in there, and then lock it together. All right. Well, yeah. If you didn't already see it, they want you to do that. You need 3 hands to do it, and I'm using one to hold a cell phone. So that's what you're gonna do. If you already, I'll show you how to do it, how to undo it in just a minute. Hi YouTube. So I just unboxed this big old MAKITA 36 volt brushless string trimmer. It's the XRU15, and I might have bricked it right out of the box. Let me show you what's going on here. So that's the head of the thing. That's the motor's in there. The head where all the string goes in, it's right there. But it won't spin. It's kind of a left-hand thread. So when you hit the gas on the mower or on the motor, it tightens this down. But you can see it's locked together. It won't spin at all. If you look at the instructions, you are supposed to install a little washer that spaces the head out from the motor so it doesn't tighten itself down so hard that it can't spin. But if you install it without that washer, it won't spin at all. Where's that washer? Is it in the bag? I have it in the bag. I'm gonna cut this part out of the video, hopefully. Right, it look even stupider than normal. Yeah, okay, so here's the washer. Here's the washer. See that spline section that interfaces with the motor, and then you have these cutouts so that you can stick an Allen wrench in there. So I guess the procedure is put the washer on, you can stick the Allen wrench in through this little tiny hole, lock the assembly so you can get that head on to the right torque without it locking up. But here's the kicker. If you don't install the washer, there's no way to lock the assembly. There's no way to unscrew this. If you forget to put on the washer and you hit the gas on the trimmer once, it locks it down and you can't unscrew it. So here I am making this video. I have painted myself into a corner, and I am going to hopefully share my process of how I got out of it. Because, well, I mean, there's probably someone stupider than me that bought this thing, so maybe you're not the only person having this issue. Maybe I'm not the only person having this issue. So I just squirted it with PB Blaster on the in between the head and the motor assembly, and on that bolt end nut, and you can spin it, but the whole thing spins, so you can't really find a way to hold that center section in place and unscrew this, or unscrew this around it. Also, the other fun part is that this is reverse thread, so you have to loosen it this way, which is cool. All right, folks, I think I figured it out. You need vice grips with kind of a narrow head on it. Just want to grip that threaded shaft, but don't crank them down too tight. Don't try to, be careful not to chew up the threads on this, because you're gonna need those. But we can, yeah, let me see if I can do it. Yeah, it's just, here, hang on, I got my idea. Marked it with a Sharpie, we'll see if we can see it. Yeah, just barely. Just barely, and we're only We're only mangalizing the threads a tiny bit. Yeah, now we don't really have enough room to get the vice grips on there. So we're gonna see if maybe putting this thing in reverse would help. I don't know. Not happy with this. Yep. It pains me to do it, but I have to use the cutoff wheel. Put a little slot on the end of it. Hopefully we'll be able to get a screwdriver in there and unscrew. So I was able to get it off. Cut a little slot in there, wide enough for your screwdriver. Hold the screwdriver still, and then rotate the head clockwise to get it off this shaft. Thanks for watching.